Hey Bulldogs, Chris Bryant here. Very glad to be with you. Very glad after a lengthy absence, as Howard Finkel used to say. And today we're going to start a brand new series of CCNA 200 301 5-minute video boot camps. And today I want to introduce you to a little OSPF broadcast segment strangeness that you should be aware of. And the thing is, if you have not hit OSPF in your studies yet, do not worry about that. I want you to watch this video. Then once you've studied OSPF for your CCNA success, then I want you to come back and watch this one again. If you are familiar with OSPF, you're probably thinking, how exciting and complicated can an OSPF broadcast segment be? How much strangeness can we have? Well, you will see on this very simple OSPF broadcast segment, these interfaces default to the broadcast network type in OSPF because they're Ethernet based. And you can see that we've got 3 gig Ethernet interfaces involved and 1 fast Ethernet interface involved. And the main reason I did that for this particular video boot camp is just a quick reminder that the speed capabilities of these interfaces don't matter when it comes to adjacencies. That's not going to cause any of the strangeness that we see. Also, I need it for the first command reference video we're going to be doing later today, but you can come back and watch that one later. Let's stick right here, and let's go ahead and verify what we're seeing here as far as router 4 being the DR, router 3 being the BDR, and the other 2 routers being DR others. And we're going to do that with our favorite troubleshooting and verification command, show IP OSPF neighbor. And we're going to concentrate on the adjacencies here, and we're going to come back and cover these other values in another video. But we've got the 3 neighbor IDs, the OSPF RIDs, and you see, 1, 2, 3. They're all in the 10110/24 network, and they only have 1 interface, so the RID is definitely going to be that interface's IP address. And everything looks good here. It says router 3 is the BDR, it says router 2 is the DR other, it says router 1 is the DR other. So that's exactly what we would expect to see. Spelled OSPF. Router 3, much the same information here. It sees router 4 with a full adjacency and as the DR. Router 2, full adjacency, router 2 is a DR other. And router 1, full adjacency with that router, it's a DR other, which is, of course, other than the DR or BDR. So we trust but verify. We're going to go all the way around here. Never hurts. And here we see something a little odd because it's saying 10114 full adjacency DR, router 3 full adjacency BDR, router 1 two-way adjacency, and DR other. Now, when an adjacency is first forming and you get to the two-way state, that means you're almost home. You got a few states after that, but the two-way state indicates that the local router and the potential neighbor have exchanged hellos. There is bidirectional communication. That's where the two-way comes from. And usually after that, it goes ahead and finishes the adjacency up. But I built this about 15 minutes ago, so I think we've given it plenty of time there. And let's see if we see the exact same thing, and we do. And note that the dead time is refreshing. So we're seeing hellos come in from that router, from router 1. And that's just a little odd. Let's just go ahead and ping it and make absolutely sure we have connectivity. And we do. So let's go over to router 1 and see what's going on. And really kind of a mirror image here. It sees router 4, full adjacency DR, router 3, full adjacency BDR, router 2, two-way DR other. It's also odd to see the two-way state here and have the router role already defined, because usually when you see that and you happen to catch two-way when you're doing show IP OSPF neighbor while you're building an adjacency, usually don't see that role until it goes to full. So this is a bit of a chin scratcher the first time you see it, and especially if you have heard of a potential issue with OSPF called stuck in two-way. And it's pretty much what it sounds like, stuck in the two-way state, can't finish an adjacency. I've seen this defined as stuck in two-way. And the thing is, this is exactly what you should see. This is the expected behavior when you have multiple DR others on a broadcast segment. And if that surprised you, it surprised the heck out of me the first time I saw it. But this is what you're going to end up with. The DR on your broadcast segment is going to create a full adjacency with every other router on that segment. Router 3, the BDR in this case, the BDR is going to form a full adjacency with every router on the segment. So you detect a trend here. Now, router 2 and router 1, they're both DR others. They will form full adjacencies with the DR and BDR, but with each other, they'll form two-way adjacencies and then they'll stop. And the reason they do that is in case your DR or BDR disappears, and that means that at least one of the DR others on your segment is going to have to step up and become the DR or the BDR. And in that case, you would want the adjacency between routers 1 and 2 to then go to full. So this is a time saver because it's already in two-way, and it's like, okay, we're going to build it to this point, and if necessary, we'll build a full adjacency. But if it never becomes necessary, then we will never finish it, because we don't want the overhead of a full adjacency. So the thing is, I could come back here tomorrow and it would still be in two-way DR other. My network would be functioning correctly, but I need to know that before I spend a lot of unnecessary time troubleshooting. So a great little behavior for you to know about for your exam, for production networks, and actually the first time I saw it was in a lab environment. It drove me quite crazy because I had heard of stuck in two ways, like, well, this must be it. And that wasn't it. So I'm telling you, so you don't have to go through that like I did. Thanks for watching today's video bootcamp. I will actually see you later today with a command reference, the first in a new series for the CCNA. And also my CCNA 200-301 video bootcamp release dates have been announced. Thank you for being so patient. Volume 1 maps directly to Cisco's Volume 1 study guide. That comes out on Monday, August 10. Volume 2, as you'd expect, maps directly to Cisco's Volume 2 study guide for the CCNA, and that comes out on Monday, August 31st. I will have exclusive discount coupons for you here in my videos as we get closer to that date. Thanks again for watching today's video bootcamp. I'm Chris Bryant. It is great to be back with you, and I'll see you soon. Take care and enjoy your day.